Hello friends, this is lesson number 43 in the series of literary criticism and theories. And today in this lesson we shall discuss a Russian thinker, that is Viktor Shklovsky. In the previous video we started our discussion on formalism, and among the formalists or the thinkers of formalism we have the important name, that is Viktor Shklovsky. He was born in the year 1893 and died in the year 1984. If you remember, in the previous video we discussed the important thing related to formalism, that is, it is the study of the form of the text, how the text is written, and the most important term associated with it, that is de-familiarization or to defamiliarize. This concept of defamiliarization is given by Viktor Shklovsky. There is a work by him, that is Theory as Prose. Theory as Prose, and in that work there is a chapter, an essay. The name of the chapter is Art as Device. In Russian language it is written as Art as Device, and in English translation it is taken as Art as Technique. So in that chapter, Art as Technique, we have the concept of defamiliarization. Now again we try to understand what is defamiliarization. The ordinary things that we have, whether it is text or any object, we are quite familiar. And what is different from the ordinary, that is defamiliarization, whether it is text, whether it is object. So the language that we see in the poetry, that is defamiliarized, that is different from the ordinary, that is quite different from the ordinary language that we use in our conversation or in our normal chattings. And one thing Viktor Shklovsky adds by saying that defamiliarization renews readers' lost capacity to a fresh sensation. If you have a person is talking in normal language, you will focus on his speech for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Then you start losing your capacity of concentration or focusing. And then if you see there is poetic language, the introduction of the poetic language in his speech, that will bring a sensation in your mind that you will pay more attention, you will find more attraction in his speech. So that is the main purpose of using poetic language or beautified poetic language. The next work by him we have, that is On Poetry and Nonsense Language. On Poetry and Nonsense Language, and in this work he says even the words having no meaning, the words that have no meaning are very important in poetry. So the meaningless words which are used in poetry, they have their own importance. So this concept or this point is to be noted, that Viktor Shklovsky talks about the meaningless words, the importance of meaningless words in the work On Poetry and Nonsense Language. You might have noticed that in poetry the poet sometimes introduce nonsensical words which have no meaning at all, but only to serve the purpose of maybe of a rhythm or of a music or of a rhyme. Only to help that purpose he is using those nonsensical words. Anyway, that's it for this lesson. And one question was there in the previous year papers, that is Viktor Shklovsky, he is associated with Russian formalism, and the concept of defamiliarization is given by Viktor Shklovsky. So that's it for this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching this lesson. Have a great day.